We'll meet again in Vilnius, and now the stories in brief.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng meets leaders at Nuclear Security Summit. Top legislator receives New Zealand Foreign Minister. Vietnam and Spain seek to boost trade ties.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng on March 25th met with leaders of several countries on the sidelines of the Nuclear Security Summit in the Netherlands.
At a meeting with Dutch Queen Maxima, Prime Minister Dũng stated that the two countries have cooperated well in 5 priority areas. They include climate change adaptation and water management, agriculture, sea-based economy, oil and gas, and logistics services. Both agree that the Vietnam-Netherlands ties not only benefit each nation, but also deepen cooperation between the two important economic regions in the world. The Queen proposed measures to boost bilateral cooperation, especially in inclusive finance. Prime Minister Dũng held talks with his Dutch counterpart Mark Rutte. He asked the Dutch government to maintain its official development assistance in agriculture, water resource management, infrastructure system, education and training. The two leaders pledged to speed up negotiations for the early signing of a Vietnam-Netherlands strategic partnership on sustainable farming and food security. During a working session with European Commission President José Manuel Barroso, Prime Minister Dũng proposed that the EU consider the development gap between the group and Vietnam during negotiations of the EU-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement. Barroso reaffirmed the EU's commitment to maintaining its assistance to Vietnam in the 2014-2020 period. On this occasion, Prime Minister Dũng also met with his German counterpart Angela Merkel, during which he described Germany as one of Vietnam's most important EU partners. He suggested the German government devise measures to assist and encourage their business to operate in Vietnam. The leaders compared notes on concrete measures to foster the two countries' relations, including the building of a German house in Ho Chi Minh City. Earlier on March 26th, Prime Minister Dũng left the Netherlands for Cuba to begin his official visit to the Latin American country from March 26th to 28th.
National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng has stated that Vietnam always attaches importance to its comprehensive cooperation and partnership with New Zealand.
Chairman Hùng met New Zealand's Foreign Minister Murray Macaulay in Hanoi on March 26th. He suggested both sides foster relations in economics, science and technology, and agriculture. The top legislator expressed his hope that New Zealand will back Vietnam's participation in the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement and other international forums, especially the UN. Macaulay stated his country will continue maintaining its official development assistance for Vietnam to help the country promote socio-economic development, poverty reduction, and human resources training. He also suggested the two sides' legislative bodies push up their ties in the coming time. The same day, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Phạm Bình Minh held talks with Macaulay. They praised the strong development of relations between the two countries and ministries, highlighting the growth in the two-way trade in recent years. The two revealed that a target has been set of lifting bilateral turnover to $1 billion in 2015 and pledged to intensively promote their comprehensive partnership in all fields.
The Deputy Minister-level political consultation between Vietnam and the EU was held in Hanoi on March 25th. The event took place within the framework of an agreement between the two sides.
The event was co-chaired by Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs Bùi Thanh Sơn and Chief Operating Officers of the European External Action Service David O'Sullivan. The two sides discussed measures to strengthen bilateral cooperation in areas ranging from politics, diplomacy, security, defense, and justice to economics, trade, investment, and agriculture. They also exchanged views on several regional and international issues of common concern, such as ASEAN-EU cooperation and Vietnam-EU cooperation in the framework of the Asia-Europe meeting. Both agree on the need to continue increasing the exchange of all-level delegations, consultations, and viewpoint coordination.
On March 25th, the U.S. Agency for International Development announced its development cooperation strategy for Vietnam during the 2014-2018 period. Our reporters have more. At the ceremony, Joaquin Parker, Mission Director of the USAID in Vietnam, presented the strategy content to USAID partners and representatives from non-governmental organizations and private sector. He said over the next 5 years, USAID will help Vietnam improve trade and competitiveness, contribute to the development of its economic private sector, and encourage all parts of society to boost economic activity. The program will enhance Vietnam's healthcare system through the prevention and control of bird flu and tackling HIV/AIDS. It will also strengthen Vietnam's capacity to confront climate change through green growth. The agency said it hopes that under the program, it can complete the dioxin detoxification project at Da Nang Airport and boost comprehensive ties between the two countries. Of the total aid, $86 million will be poured into trade and tertiary education, $239 million for healthcare and environment, while $90 million will go to dioxin detoxification. A conference to promote trade and investment cooperation between Vietnam and Spain was held in Hanoi on March 26th.
The event was attended by Spanish Minister of Foreign Affairs and Cooperation, José Manuel García Margallo, who urged both nations to make the most of every opportunity to foster their all-round cooperation. In his opening speech, Ambassador Alfonso Tena stressed that the event offers a good chance for the two sides' enterprises to seek new partners and investment opportunities. According to Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry Vice Chairman Hoàng Văn Dũng, with its political stability and population of almost 90 million, Vietnam is considered as an attractive market for foreign investors, including those from Spain. Vietnam-Spain trade in goods surmounted a record amount of $2.98 billion last year, with rises in exports from both sides. Spain now ranks 59th among foreign investors in Vietnam, with a total registered capital of $30.3 million.
A new national electronic custom clearance system has been applauded by the business community for its prominent features and efficiency. Let's take a look.
The applause was made at a business conference on March 25th on the e-customs using the Vietnam Automated Cargo and Port Consolidated System and the Vietnam Customs Information System, which will be officially applied from April the 1st. At the conference, Japanese experts introduced enterprises to the operation process and Japan's experience in applying the system. The system was applied in Japan for a long time and upgraded many times to minimize its shortcomings while being made to suit Vietnam's demands. Participants at the event said the system is much more automated than the previous system, which helps firms avoid errors during the data input procedure. It can finish data processing in some seconds, thus saving time for customs clearance while reducing the dependence on printed documents.
The number of foreign arrivals to Vietnam in March is estimated at more than 700,000, down 15.7% compared to last month, but up 20.8% against the same month last year.
According to the General Statistics Office, the figure raised the total number of foreign visitors to the country in the first quarter of this year to over 2.3 million, a year-on-year rise of 29.3%. Germany, Brazil, China, Cambodia, and Spain top the list of markets that saw increases in the number of tourists to Vietnam. Vietnam's tourism sector plans to receive 8 million international tourists and million domestic arrivals this year. The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism has devised a plan for 2014 with a focus on improving tourism products and service quality. The plan also aims to successfully organize the National Tourism Year 2014 in the Central Highland Province of Lâm Đồng and other regional provinces, while preparing for the National Tourism Year 2015 in the Central Province of Thanh Hóa.
And that's all for today's program. Thank you and see you around.